What's up, losers? Sip here. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a really simple iron farm. Let's get to it. Alright, so I actually saw this design on Skyflyer's channel, and I don't know who actually made it, so if you guys do, make sure to comment below who made it. I want to tag that person as well. But yeah, the farm is pretty good. Skyflyer did mess up on one part though, but the whole video was really good. He just messed up on this villager part, but like you guys will see in the later in the video what he messed up on. But it's still a very good video. I would definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, I just fixed it so that it works for 1.16. But yeah, I mean it is pretty efficient. It spawns. I tested it for an hour. I got about 4.5 stacks, which is pretty good. I think that was an unlucky run, to be honest with you. Even though it does sound like a lot, I think that was unlucky. So you could probably honestly get like 5.5 stacks if you get a lucky run. But yeah, it is pretty nice. So yeah, let's get straight into the build. Alright, so to start, you're just going to make a 20 by 20 square that's too high. So like this, and then just go 20 by 20 on each side so that you get a square. Alright, so once you have your square, you're just going to place a water bucket on each of the corners. And then this part's pretty specific, so make sure you listen to this correctly. Let it all flow out. And then these little spots right here that don't have water on them, you're just going to knock these out. And you're going to have to knock out the whole middle of it, so it should look something like this. Just knock all these out. And then yeah, make sure you remove the whole middle. Alright, once you have the whole middle knocked out, what you're going to do is you're going to break all these blocks that are at the end and have the water on top of them. So just knock all these blocks out. Alright, now once you break the last block, you should see that you get this little pattern, and you're just going to break this out like this. Now, assuming that you're building this on the floor, you're going to just bring this down like 3 blocks. So it should look something like this with the ground being over here. So yeah, do that, and then for me, I guess it's already done. So I'm just going to show you guys the next step. So the next step is putting in the lava. So what you're going to need to do is you need to grab some signs. So I have some signs. You're going to need to use 12 of them. So place them 1 block below the surface, so like right here, and then just start placing them like this. Now these, the middle part's going to be 8 signs, and then to the side, so right here and right here, I'm just going to place 2 more, and then that should make up to 12. So 1, 2, and then you're just going to close up this whole thing. So if you build it in the floor, it's probably just going to be mined out, so everything's going to be good. If you built in the air, you have to make this little chamber. This is just where the iron golems are going to die at. So yeah, so you should have a little chamber that looks like this, and now we're going to put in some hoppers. So grab your hoppers. You're going to need 12 hoppers, just like how you needed the signs, and just pick a side that you want. Just don't pick the side that has the signs on them. So I'm just going to pick this side, and you're going to put your hoppers going into like over here. So it's going to look something like this, and you're just going to place 1 hopper here, 1 hopper here, and then bring all the other hoppers going into those hoppers. So you make a little line like this, 1 more hopper, and then a little line like this, and 1 more right here, and that's pretty much your whole like collection system done. All you have to do now is just grab 2 lava buckets, which I have right here, and place 1 here and then 1 here, just like that. So it should look something like this once it goes up. And then now we have to worry about the villagers. Oh, by the way, you also probably want to place a double chest right here, and then you can break these blocks since they're not touching the signs. And yeah, this is your chest where you get the iron from. Alright, let's go on to the villagers. Alright, so yeah, once you have that done, for the villagers, you're going to have to pick a side that you want. So I'm going to pick this side right here, and you're going to need to start making chambers. So just start at the end, and each of these is a chamber, so you have to have 10 chambers. So if you go all the way to the end, you're going to get 10, so that's like this, and then right here you're just going to have to go 1 extra, and that is 10 chambers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you could fit 10 villagers. And this is where Skyflyer kind of messed up, but it was still a really good tutorial. He just messed up on this part, but on his defense, he was playing in 1.15 at the time, so it didn't really matter, but for now it matters. So do it exactly how I show. Place your lectern, and then place whatever block you want. I'm just placing a glass block because I like that the most. And also place your bed. And then once you do that, you have to do one villager at a time. So place your villager. You're going to see he gets binded to both of these. So just wait a little bit. Yep, perfect. Now once he gets binded to both of them, then you can do the second villager. And the reason you have to do it like this is because they have to be able to touch the workstation. And I would just recommend having the bed in front. It'll just make the next step pretty easy. So yeah, do this with every villager until you get to the end. And keep in mind, if you have any of these villagers, the green ones, they actually don't end up getting to the workstation, so you just have to kill them off. If you have a baby, those work fine, but you have to let them grow up. So I would just recommend getting fully grown adults. And yeah, other than that, like this guy, see how he spawned with a work profession? Yeah, he works perfectly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Alright, so once you have all the villages in, we're going to have to figure out who the leader of the village is. It's really simple. Just place a bell, and then wait a couple seconds, and then you should see some particle effects. Now when you break it, make sure you can see all of them. Break it, and then you see how that guy got angry. So if I place it again, you're going to see the same guy gets angry every time. and this is the leader of the village. So what you have to do now is you have to make a chamber for him in the middle, and you have to lead him over there. So to make the chamber, it's pretty easy. Just come to the center, and then you're gonna go up 3, and then you're gonna come over here, and you're gonna go to the side 3 or to the side 4 if you're counting this block. Once you do that, place a bed on top of there, and then you can start removing all these blocks, just like this. I don't want to mess that one up. And then over here, you're going to use glass just so that it's spawn proof. And make a little chamber that looks something like this. And it has to be at least 3 high. That's just so the villager doesn't jump out. And you can even cover it up if you want. So make a little chamber like this. Now, for the villager to get in it, you can do whatever you want. You could use a minecart or whatever you want. I'll show you guys an easy way to do it. But you have to keep in mind, since it is... Which villager is it? I think it's... Oh, whoops. There we go. Since it is this guy right here, we have to break his bed. So I'm going to lead him in there, and then I'm going to break his bed. So I'll show you guys how. Alright, so an easy way to do it to make sure it's 100% working, break his bed. He's going to look for a new bed just like that. And then I'm just going to build him like a little, like a road so that he can get to it pretty easily. So if I just make him a bridge, he's going to want to go to his bed since it is nighttime. So you'll see in a little bit he'll jump. There we go. And you can also break his workstation now. You'll see he'll unbind and then move his workstation in front of his bed. So you'll see that he'll come over to his bed now. I'm just going to break this so that he can walk in. And just wait for him. There we go. Once he sleeps, you can cover it back up. And you don't even have to do this like I said before. You could just use a minecart if you really want. But yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do it, just like that. And then once he's sleeping or whatever, once he's in here with his workstation in his bed, you're just going to break this block right here and place a bell. And this bell is gonna see how it's binding to everyone. Yeah, that's just gonna get the village working. And then once you place another lectern here, another bed, and a new villager inside, you have to make sure you have a new villager. We have to go on to one last step. Alright, so for the last step, it's very easy. Just place beds all the way across. So start here, and then just put them all in the gaps. You shouldn't see any particle effects because they're already binded to the beds in front. So do it like that, and that's pretty much the whole thing done. I hope you losers enjoyed. If you losers did, make sure you join the Discord. That's just where I get to answer most of your questions. You could send me pictures on there if you want. I'll try helping you guys out if it's not working, or any other farms to that matter. But yeah, other than that, if you losers really did enjoy, you know what to do. Give me a kiss goodnight. See ya.